You wish to talk? I'm honored.
Best of luck.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchen. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought...
I could give you a... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Lubor needs all the
I'd be a fool.
So...
Good question. If I'm on... And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the... Now, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and they're bound to have an opinion. All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher.
All right.
Let's hope there's some...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Be transport.
Welcome, sir.
A question, if you don't. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Plates and pots! Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin.
You...
The baths are closed. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to... I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers. Think I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you.
All right.
Wonderful. Leave them, these baths. My life...
Silver platters, hanging lanterns.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
It's all the fault of this blasted war.
I'll be asking for you again.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
It would make a fine
Is it true what I'm hearing?
You're going to drink my pockets dry.
I need to drink.
fucking men of the wrong.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Look, Father. Hot water. Where is your heat?
It wasn't heated by magic. It comes out.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. One ship, one crack, and a
Just
road.
look at the...
My carpets have pride of...
What is it? Has to be up in...
Thank you.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Plates and pots! Holes and...
Needed to a silken...
The most fragrant herbs.
The finest fabrics! Fresh from the...
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that...
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his too heavy and they do his shouldering.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... Dallop. That can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of... Trouble is, it's either durable, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But a merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the valley. I bet she'd know a thing or...
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock are carting off.
Yeah!
Thanks, Gal. Any luck? Or will he be...
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what... But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know the trick.
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around.
Looks like I've got some learning to... Clive, I hate to ask after all the...
Limestone. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terrace.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. So, do you crush it up, or just...
Well, this is no...
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Lights and pots!
Hanging lanterns!
Well,
We should get going soon.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones. Now. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number one in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There was a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though. The spirit of Dalamil, meaning...
You've passed your test.
And when I do...
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense.
We should get going.
This is no time to ride.
Do you have water?
Fly, Ambrosia. What the hell are those things?
Thanks, Gal.
Faster! Be safe.
By the flames. That explains the heat. Out of the frying pan. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, this is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and kneaded to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest
There he
stoneware.
is.
Won't
The
you?
man. I was hoping we'd be seeing you. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terrace?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I've burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Who's this blue?
What do you need? So, what'd it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet!
The most fragrant herbs and...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns! Keep...
We should get going soon.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down...
Let's go. Run like the wind.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Alice bring them from Ash? Are the beast then part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us. Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest. Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out. What's this one? How did they get in here? Too slow. Nice try.
You're finished!
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
With me, Torgal.
Oh!
dreams were expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too? More of them. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him? First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?